Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Joanna and this is Joanna Budgets, and this is my first cash stuffing and I don't know how long. As you can see, I actually have some cash, which is the first in quite some time. So I'm going to count it. 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 560, 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. Whoops. And then the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. All right, so there is $759 in this thing. And if you saw the last video, you know that, or no, I don't think I mentioned it. I mentioned it in the debt confession video that I am bare minimum. I'm not doing fancy. I'm just doing what is necessary. This is an old wallet that I forgot that I had. And I bought it from Thrifty Zippers on Amazon. It has credit card slots, and it also has your driver's license slot, which I took out. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes here already in, and it's like a plastic fabric. It's kind of like they used you can go to the fabric store and you can buy outdoor fabric for like outdoor tablecloths and stuff, and I think that's what they used because it's kind of a plastic covered fabric. But I've had this thing for probably 4 or 5 years now. And I used it when I first moved to Ohio. Well, that might be 5 or 6 years now. But anyway, I found it in an old purse in my closet, and I was like, I'm going to use that instead of the binder because I have a small purse and it doesn't fit. So this one fits better. So the first thing that we are going to do is we will fill this binder. And that will be everything basically, well, whatever's on this list that's in this binder for my wallet will be on here. And then I do have a separate binder for the animals. It just makes it easier to keep that separated. So groceries, getting $150, 20, 40, 60, 81. So let me ask y'all's opinion on this. Some cash stuffers empty this out weekly. Sometimes they empty it out monthly. And I was trying to decide if I just leave it to roll over until the lean times, or if I take it out and put it in the lean times pile, or do I take it and put it into you know, another category, or if I savings challenge with it so I can save to pay a debt off, or I'm not sure quite what to do. So at the end of the month, at the end of, like, say June 1st, or the very first stuffing that I do of June, I would take everything that's in here out and then do something with it. Or do you just leave it in there and roll it over? For my certain situation, because we are a little bit behind on bills, and I do have a plan to get those caught up, and I'm not really worried about that, but do I save it all just to keep it in here until the lean times? Do I put it in a specific lean time fund? Or what do you suggest? I'd like to hear your feedback on that, because I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do. So I have a couple of weeks to figure it out, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. What would you do if you're, you know, you have a 3-month period or a 4-month period where you're not going to have enough income to actually, you know, stuff your envelopes? Do you just leave it in there and bulk it up and let it get beefy? Or, you know, what I'm worried about is if I see that there's a lot of money in there, I might just say, oh, look, let's go have some fun. Which maybe not be a bad idea or a bad thing if you're really struggling and you really need to have some fun with your family. But then again, it could be because if you're struggling, if you have like a period of 4 months where you're going to be struggling, you know, you just need to keep it in there. So let me know what you think. Do you just leave it and be strong and not touch it? Or do you take it out and put it in a lean time fund that you know you're not going to touch? So let me know. All right, and then gas, we put $74 in. 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. I have had to ground my Big Mama, which is my Yukon XL, because my Big Mama has been throwing check engine light. Her lights were flickering the other day when we were trailing back from Jackson and from an event. And so we just kind of sidelined her for right now until I can save up money so that I can get her to the car doctor and get her fixed. So if I had sold my Acadia, we wouldn't have a backup. Maybe I would have extra money to save for car repairs, but I'd be out of the vehicle until the car is repaired. And I wouldn't be able to do my job. So, in my mind, I made the right decision. But that's the decision I have to make for myself. Everybody else's decision is their own. And I'm glad that I didn't, you know, or couldn't get rid of my Acadia. She can trailer the trailer. And if I didn't have the trailer, then I'd be in big trouble because I can't fit everything in my little tiny Acadia. Alright, so clothing is getting 24, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Car maintenance, 24, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then fun is getting 47, 20, 40, 5, 46, 47. And I'm gonna try not to use this for eating out. I'm gonna try to use this for when we actually do fun things with the family. So that's it for that. And then we're going to go into this one. I don't think we're gonna, yeah, this one. And I've written it down on here what the weekly is. and what the monthly is. And I probably won't really, when we get to a time where we don't have to worry about a lean time, then it will cap at 104. He's a giant breed puppy, so he'll be on puppy food. I just did research on it, and I thought with giant breeds you take them off by 6 months of puppy food. No, now they're saying keep them on for 2 years. So, yay me. So $24 for puppy food. 21, 2, 3, 4. And then cat food is 13, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dog food is 57, 20, 40, 5, 55. Whoops. I did it backwards. 56, 57. They go through 1 bag of dog food every week, and it's about $57 for 1 bag of dog food. That's what happens when you have giant dogs. And look, bunny food, we got another pet. I'm not going to get mad at anybody, it was my fault. Kipton had been saying something about, okay, so he wants to do 4-H at some point, and I really can't do 4-H animals right now. Not in our current home. We don't have any kind of a situation. I mean, I guess we could do bunnies because we have a bunny. But I wanted to get him a bunny to see if he would actually start taking care of it, because if he does a 4-H, then he's gonna have to actually take care of the animal. So far, he does everything that I tell him he needs to do. So that's good. We shall see. I know he did say he wanted to be in 4-H. I'm hoping that he would, because I'd love him to be in something, sports, 4-H, something. So cat litter is $36 weekly. Is that not insane? 25, 30, 5, 36. Oh, this was hay. This was bunny hay. So the bunny only costs like $12 a week. It's really not that. And I'm sure they probably have to go to the vet at some point to get their little teeth and their nails trimmed and all that stuff. But, we'll do that as it may, as it comes. $36 for cat litter. That's probably more than we need. I don't know. I'm just going on what I thought we had spent in the last month. Bunny, another $4 for his litter. 2, 3, 4. Well, my counselor did say that I needed to do some, self-love. What is that term? I don't remember. Self-care. There you go. And I'm not really big into self-care. But my family, or the women in my family, have decided that they want to do another girls' trip in October, at the end of October. So I need to save about $42 a week for the girls' trip. And I know it seems really weird to start that, knowing that, we're barely scraping by, but self-care is important. So this week we're doing $100 in business. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So $42 in girls trip, 20, 40, 1, 2. And that will be one of the ones that's cut if I don't make my goal. I'm not putting anything in Kipton's savings just yet. But I do owe him money from the lean times. Partially it's his fault because he said he wanted fast food. He did not want to eat what we were fixing. I wrote it down somewhere, I think. Okay, so I'm giving him $30 towards what I'm paying him back for. So he had $10 in allowance. So I very easily could have just said, I'm going to take all of your money and pay and make sure that, you know, and subtract it from what he owes on his TV, because he still hasn't repaid the whole thing on the TV. But we just said we're gonna borrow it simply because I didn't want to force that on him, you know, all of that at once. So I gotta put $10 in toy fund. You know, he's the one that wanted the fast food, and I could have easily just been like, anyway, 5, 10 in his savings challenge, and that's all I'm paying back this time. I mean, we pretty much wiped out all of his envelopes, and I need to get them filled back up before he starts doing his cash stuffings. Just to make it right. It is what it is. Y'all can get mad if you want to. It affects you in no way, shape, or form, so there's really no reason for you to get mad. But, you know, he agreed to it. He was fine with it. If he's not mad about it, then you shouldn't be mad about it. He offered it and said I didn't have to pay him back, but I'm going to pay him back because that's how I roll. Alright, so that's it. That's all I'm stuffing. Whatever's left here will get saved until the next time around. Or if we need it to go in the bank, then it'll go into the bank. So let's count what we have. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 1, 5, 10, 15, 115. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. $126 is just going to kind of roll over. It's just going to stay right here in the tray, in the safe, until the next time I do a cash stuffing. Or if when he gets paid on Wednesday, if I don't have enough for the bills once he gets paid, then I will use this to cover it. And sometimes that may take, you know, 2 weekends to get that paid off if that's what I need. But for the most part, I'm hoping this is enough. He did get a few hours of overtime, so we'll see. I don't know exactly, but I got my things stuffed. And if we're too short this week, then next week, then we will remove some of the non-priority things. And groceries technically is a non-priority, and that sounds really weird. Other than about $20 a week, we are fine. We still have plenty of meat. We still have pasta. I can make pasta. I can make bread. I can do all of the things on my own. So the only thing I can't do is milk, eggs, cheese. I can't do those things. So as long as I have $20 to get milk, eggs, cheese, everything else is okay. We have meat, we have rice, we have pasta. We may have to get some frozen veggies or whatever so that we can have a vegetable. But yeah, for the most part, we are good. We don't really need the $150 every week, but you know, Yeah. Anyway, bye guys. As always, I love you. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all of the things so we can hit 1,000 subscribers and do a giveaway.